Hello, this is Dominique, and in this video we're going to go over how to embed a YouTube video into our WordPress blog posts in the new Avada theme on Vantage Point. One of the reasons that we want to do it this way is because this actually allows your YouTube video to be mobile responsive and centered. It's just like the perfect size for the blog post. So it's going to look really nice. So we're going to go over how to do this. Hopefully if I can figure out how to switch to screen share. There we go. All right. So let's get into it. This is the blog post that we're using as a reference. This one has been published already. This was published yesterday. And we just recently got off a call where we went over how to add this YouTube video to the blog post. So we're going to go over how that was done. Let's see. All right. So this is a clone, actually, of that particular post because I wanted to show how we did it. So this is the same one. This is the video right there, and this right here is the snippet of code that is used to create this or to add this YouTube video. And the reason that I'm showing you this snippet is because if you can get a hold of just this snippet right here, I believe, and we're actually going to test this theory in real time, but I believe that you can actually just swap out one piece of this snippet and be able to add a whole different YouTube video to your blog post, so that you don't have to go through all the steps of adding a Avada Builder element. You could just get this snippet and then swap out a piece of code and it should be fine. So the piece of code or the piece of this snippet that I think you should be able to just change out is this one right here. This is the YouTube ID. This is the ID that basically tells Avada, tells our website which YouTube video to import. So I'll tell you where we got this ID. If we can get to the page. All right, cool. So here is, this is the post I was showing you earlier, but this is that video. And you can possibly see, this is actually the ID. It's got the NEXY, here it is, NEXY, all that stuff right there. I actually went ahead and copied that whole snippet there, so we can kind of test this theory here. So I got that entire snippet. I just copied it and pasted it over here into Notepad. But notice it's the same snippet of code right here, NEXY837. I'm not going to go all the way through it, but it ends in an S there. And if I was to go over here to the actual YouTube video, you will see it's got that stuff. But right up here, we actually have some extra stuff here. Ampersand T equals 1S. I believe that means and time, or time code equals 1 second. I'm not sure why that's there right now, but that can be confusing because you don't want to include all that in there. So if you want to just get the snippet right here at the end, the YouTube ID, what you can do is click this share button and notice NEXY, all this stuff ends in the GS. It's there too, but there's no time code on it unless you click on start at a certain time code. But I'm just going to copy this whole thing, and then I'll go over to my Notepad here and I'll paste it, and then basically anything before the N we can just get rid of, and this is actually the code. So what I'm going to try to do now is actually load up a different video and see if I can just swap that one bit of code out and if it will change the video. So here's the highlights for the 2021 National Veterans Golden Age Games, and I'm going to pause that and just click the share button, copy the link, go to my Notepad, paste that, and then delete everything but what I believe to be the ID. All right, get that ID, copy it, go right in here, in between these quotation marks here, and paste it. And then I think we're done. So I'm just going to copy this, Control C, and go right back over to my post. And I'm just going to swap this out. So I'm going to paste it, and let's find out if it actually works. I'm going to save my draft if I can figure out where it is on this screen. There's so many tags. Okay. Oh, it saved itself. So let's go ahead and click the preview button and see if it changed it out. And click play, and what do you know? National Veterans Golden Age Games. So really all that you need to do in order to add a YouTube video, you don't need to change out any code. You don't need to rebuild the widget. If you can get access to this snippet from literally any other post that has a YouTube video attached to it in this fashion, if you can get this snippet or just save a copy of it, all you have to do is just change out this YouTube ID right here. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how this was added in the first place so that you, if you have to, you can do the same. So let me go ahead and delete this right here. And again, we're in the draft version of this. This is the cloned one. So this is the visual editor right here. And if you want to build this from the Avada Builder element generator, you got to click right here. And then you're not going to use a container, not columns. What you're going to do, I believe, is hit Design Elements and look for YouTube. So here's the YouTube version. Click on that. And this is where you put that video ID. So I actually have it copied right out here. So I'm going to just copy it, Control-C, Alt-Tab, Control-V. And alignment, you want it center. And unfortunately, I don't remember the exact dimensions. So let me go ahead and check it right here. Width 1120, height 630. So width 1120, height 630. Autoplay video, it's set to no. I'm going to leave it that way. Additional API parameter. It says and rel equals 0 to only display related videos from the same channel. This is important because you don't want it to just randomly pick a related video from any old channel all across YouTube, because there's actually some pretty not cool stuff on YouTube. It's been reported in multiple news outlets how there's just like bad stuff there, and you don't want it associated in any way with your blog post. So if you do and rel equals 0, you could just copy it from right here to only display related videos that are from the same YouTube channel as the one that you're currently displaying. Title attribute, you can set the title attribute. I don't believe you need to. Let's see, did we do that over here? Title attribute was blank. Element visibility selected for all sizes of the screen, and CSS class, CSS ID. I don't think you need any of those. So yeah, it says visibility, small visibility, medium visibility, large visibility. If you can see, setting these parameters right here is basically just setting these right here. It's actually, that's all it is. No extra CSS IDs needed to be added, and that's just the end. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it, and there it is right there. And if I was to copy this, and let's go ahead and copy it and paste it over here. Let's see if it's the same snippet. Nobody's talking to you, Siri. Go away. All right. Let's see if it's the same snippet as before. Yeah, it looks exactly the same length. It's all the same parameters. It's really just the same thing. So if you can get your hands on this snippet right here, you could do it. But if not, then just one more time, we'll go through it one more time. Just click Avada Builder Element Generator. And I actually apologize for the background noise. I got my kids at home still. It's not school time yet. So, but go down to YouTube. Enter the video ID, which we already went over how to get that. Copy it. Video ID right here. Boom. Alignment center. I believe this was 1120 by 630. You can look it up. Well, let me double check. 1120 by 630. No autoplay. Additional parameters is ampersand rel equals 0. Just copy it from right here. Control V. Leave it to default. All screen sizes, and that's it. And then just insert, and there you go. That's how you do it manually. But if, like I said, if you can just get that snippet right here, all you have to do is change out this ID. Hopefully that helps. let us know if you have any questions. And yeah, that's it. Thanks.